Holy cow, we are live. Probably shouldn't say a naughty word within the first 10 seconds of the video. That probably wouldn't be a good idea. Then I wouldn't make billions on this stream. What up, y'all? We are live. Sending it out to the Discord. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just a darn tootin' second. That just said 300 people. Are there now 300 people in the Discord? Oh wait, yeah, no, I knew that. No. I was thinking 400. I think we're getting close to 400. That's crazy. Paul, what up? Doctor CC, how's it going? Kashmir, how's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing this fine Monday evening? 2 seconds late, how dare I apologize, Doctor. Won't happen again. Zachary, what up? Big, what up? You know, it's funny, Big. Whenever I think of calling somebody big, my wife loves the show Sex and the City. It's one of her comfort shows. She's watched it forever. And I just think of that character in that show called Big. And I hate that character. But I don't hate you, Big BLK. But I hate the guy in that show. Kashmir, super tired, but still grinding. Nice. Why are you tired? I'm tired too, I'll be honest. I got terrible sleep last night. Absolutely abysmal sleep last night. I was bad, and Sunday afternoon, Elise and I took a very long nap, like an hour and a half long nap, which is absolutely too long to nap. And I regretted it that night because then it took me forever to fall asleep. Then I was up and down, and I lay on the couch the whole night. It was a whole thing. It was terrible. A second Paul appears? Oh my god. Paul and Paul squared. Yup, I get that. I understand that. I definitely have that. That's why I try whenever I get in bed. So recently, honestly, I should just read a book. It's really good to just read a book before you go to bed. And I will sometimes get in the habit of that if I'm in a good book, but I haven't been recently. But what I have been doing to calm myself down recently, which has actually done a pretty good job, is I've been watching Mario. That's why there's Mario Kart music. I've been watching like people play Mario Kart. And for some reason, that's very calming and relaxing to me to watch. And then that puts me to sleep. But I get it. Mine wouldn't shut off either. How's everybody doing today? We are going to, if you see all these stacks of cards here, we're going to be going through all of these cards and listing them on TCG Player. These are all reverse holos. They're not worth a ton. We're going to throw them through the scanner. Why is my finger out of focus? I'm going to throw them in the scanner, get them listed to TCG Player, get them listed to TCG Player through TCG Automate, and then there is that Pokeball right there, which we'll open later. See if we get anything good. Last time we got the Ogre Pond was the best card we got, unfortunately, because I hate Ogre Pond. But it was a cool card. I tried reading, but the book is good. It's counterproductive. Honestly, Don, I like reading. I do like reading, and I'm always glad when I do it, but I don't think there's really a book that can really get me super, like, hyped. Reading always makes me tired, so I can never read for very long, so it is good when I can get into the habit of reading right before bed, because it usually puts me to sleep. I wish I could get, like, super into a book that I mean, I have, I guess. I just haven't, I don't know, books are weird to me. Like, I can't find a book right now that I'm like, I really want to read this, you know? There's just not been something pulling me recently. I think I need to find a good genre for books. I think that's my problem. I stick to mostly sci-fi. Like, I like the Warhammer books, and I like the Halo books. Those two are both really good. Warhammer 40K. That shows you how much of a nerd I am. I love those books, but then outside of that, I don't read much. Outside of that, it's mostly like nonfiction. Just doom scroll politics, you'll pass right out. Good lord. I could not do that way. That would make me... Doom scrolling politics would just piss me off, and I would definitely be awake if I did that. Yeah, I highly suggest Mario Kart. For specifically, I don't know why, but Mario Kart Wii. I don't know if anyone's ever watched any Mario Kart content, but there's this guy named Troy that does a lot of videos that he's got a really interesting series going on right now. And then there's another guy called Inmead that I watch, that I like. Let's get a third and we can be 3 starters named Paul and Pokemon. Yeah. Of how you use your mug without a handle. I do the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't typically grab it. I mean, this is a big cup, and grabbing it by the handle is like uncomfortable. It's like too much. Dibs on grass type. It's pretty good right now. Brandon Sanderson is pretty good. I don't know who Brandon Sanderson is. Never heard of him. The Alex Cross books by James Patterson is a page turner every time. Really? What's the book about, Don? I used to read the Magic novels, but they went web and comics, and that sucked. Magic had novels? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Dungeon Crawler Carl is fantastic. Dungeon Crawler Carl is fantastic. All right, these are good suggestions. I need to write some of these down. Brandon Sanderson is the GOAT. Who's Brandon Sanderson? Okay, you guys got to remember, I might not agree with you politically. So I don't know if he's like right wing or left wing or whatever, but I typically lean left. So anyone on the right, I'm typically not gonna. That would make me even more mad. So that would definitely get me awake. I don't even like people on the left, let alone people on the right. In regards to political figures, I don't give a shit what you guys vote for personally, or who you guys care about. I'm not one of those people that like makes decisions based on it. I'm gonna hang out with somebody what their politics are. Diabetic Game Guy, what up, man? You post reverse and hollows on eBay and then both on TCG player. In theory, Paul, I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet. I actually listed a bunch of hollows today on eBay because I'm kind of running out of things to list on eBay. There's a stack right over here. This stack right here, I plan on listing on eBay. But outside of that, I really don't have a lot of good stuff to list on eBay right now. So I've kind of got through most of the stuff I wanted to list. Crime mystery thriller. Okay. Hectic, what up, man? How's it going, dude? He's a sci-fi fantasy author. Okay, yeah. Oh wait, you're talking about okay. I thought we were still on the. I'm sorry. I thought we were on the politics. Brandon Sanderson is an author, not a political commentator. Okay, that's way better. Okay, that makes me feel better. I was like, I can't do the politics. I'm three-winged. What does that mean, doctor? Trying to start TCG business, but not necessarily selling cards. Got a baby due in April. Any advice on starting out and preparing for a baby? Oh, God. JK, I can't help you with the baby decision. I don't have a child. I have... neither of them are up here. I have a dog and a cat. And that is more than enough for me right now. So I can't help you with a baby. Good luck is what I would say. Good luck. I can't tell you how to help you with that. Did you sort those already? No, these aren't sorted. So when I list on TCG Player, I don't sort them. Well, I list on anything now. I don't sort them. It's a chaos sort system. So all I did was just condition these to make sure they're near mint. Are you worried about damaging the cards? No, Michael. Once I've got the piece out of it, there's a piece that you have to take out of it. Ever since then, I've not damaged any cards. I wouldn't put, like, to be fair, I wouldn't put, like, expensive cards in these. Because if this, like, happens to scratch one of these cards, I don't really care. They're pretty low end. And if they did, it'd be a very faint scratch that most people aren't going to notice. You know, I'm not throwing these through here and then trying to grade them, is what I'm saying. But I might get a different scanner for something like that. But for now, that's what I'm doing. I'm not worried about damaging them, though, right now. I've read, like, 4 books in my life. Jared, get to it, brother. Honestly, I've not read much recently, so... Books are good. Books are underrated. Books are really good. Does this Fujitsu scanner let you load top loaders? I know some older ones you had to modify a roller. JCan, I don't. I've never tried top loaders, to be honest with you. I've never tried a top loader through this. I've heard some people have had success with it by fandangling it in a way that makes it work, but I have not done it myself. You're good. You're good, JK. I mean, just know that this is a business that is very time consuming. So, but it's also a business that you can kind of put in the time that you want to put in. So if you have a baby and you end up only having like an hour in a day, you can absolutely do that. If you set up your processes to where you only spend an hour in a day, you can. But if you want to set up in a way that you want to do 4 hours a day, then you can as well. Especially if you're not doing content, I think it's definitely doable in an hour in a day. You just might not grow as fast as some others. Jesus, Hectic. That's crazy. Hectic just said I knew he had 5 kids. Yeah, that's a better question for Hectic. He's definitely going to be able to tell you a lot more. He does content and he does this stuff. with 5 kids, honestly, and going for 6, that, kudos to you, my friend. Kudos to you. I don't want 6 dogs. I don't want 6 of anything. So 6 children sounds like my personal hell, but I'm glad some people want to do that because that's awesome. I'm dyslexic as fuck. Yeah, that doesn't help. It makes reading a lot harder. Wanted to get one to load sports using the Card Dealer Pro. Yeah, Jay Can. I mean, you definitely could do it with sports cards. It is absolutely doable with sports cards. Let's go ahead and, speaking of which, let's get the scanner going. Let's actually, now that we've introduced the stream a bit, let's get some scans going. What do y'all say? What do y'all say? Do we want to scan some cards? Do we want to be productive in our lives? Not really. I'd rather just sit here and read chat, but we should probably do something. It's doable. I'm a prime example. Yeah, no kidding. Honestly, Hectic, you and even PokePaster with his 3 kids, I'm like, damn, like, that's crazy, but it's definitely doable, clearly. You wouldn't be able to put the time in that I probably put in a day. Usually I try to average a good couple hours, even outside of the content side. So I don't know if you'd be able to average my times, depending on when your kids go to bed and how good they fall asleep through the night and all that kind of stuff. But you never know. Maybe you could. Again, I'm not a person that knows the answer to those questions. Is this on? It is not. Let's turn the scanner on. Maybe it is on. There it is. Okay. Alrighty, let's scan some cards. So we are going to. So we are doing this TCG player. So we need to just do them sideways. And let's get it going. Let's scan some cards. Let's scan. Do you guys want to see the card scans as they come in, or do you guys want to see the card scans as they're scanning? You tell me. Maybe this is the more interesting of the two. I will make my best attempt to make sure you guys can hear me through the mic. So these are about 50 cards a piece, roughly, each stack of 50. And I'm just kind of scanning through them. I'm going to save them. We're going to list them to TCG Automate to then give us a TCG player list and then list them to TCG player. And yes, I am still standing here doing this. And no, I have yet to order the 3D printed part that will make it to where I don't have to do this anymore. It builds character, really. It builds character, is what I say. That's what I say. 5463, yeah, right. You guys know that? You guys know that video I'm talking about? You guys know that video where the guy's like tripping balls and just saying stuff in a closet? Who put that chair here? Not my chair, not my problem. That's what I say. What a lovely video. I love that video so much. I quote that video all the time. Ooh, Mr. Walk Down Me. Mr. Walk Down Me on the walkway. Lead me to the building. Fuck you. I love that video so much. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about, because if you don't, I'm just spouting nonsense. Mr. Balloon Hands. Alright, we got one done. One down. 7 to go. Should probably catch up with chat. Let me catch up with chat. Let me run through this one, and then we'll catch up with chat. That goes in the first folder. Yes. Delete. Yes. Scan. Scan. Ooh, I'm the king of the trees. I'm the tree meister. I count on them. There's numero dos. Let's catch up with chat. Let's catch up with the chat. See, the problem is I gotta move my mic every time. I'm just gonna put it right, there we go. This is perfect. This is perfect. It's exactly how we need it. Let me move the chat closer so I can read it better. Because I am blind. I'm actually legally blind, y'all know that? I can't read the E. I can't read the giant E on that, like, whatever. And that means you're considered legally blind. I never miss a day except Sunday. Sunday's my family day. I post, but don't do anything else. Nice, yeah. What up, Lack? Lack of Yap. I like that name. I do 4 to 5 hours a day. 4 to 5 hours a day. Fridays and Saturdays I do 6. Damn, that's crazy. Is it your full-time job, Hectic? Forgetting if anyone has asked you this, but what is the end goal? Where do you hope to say in the last 5 years? Honestly, CC, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It's hard to say. I can't even really guess. What I can guess is that I don't think the end goal is ever going to be a card store. I have zero desire to open a card store. Absolutely zero desire to open a card store. But outside of that, I don't know. I don't really know. As they are scanning for sure. So you want to see this screen? As they come in? Newbies probably will want to see the scanning in the scanner. Okay, yeah, I can show this screen. Wonder what'll give out first, the scanner or your bag? Both. Have you checked out the autoloader from LASIK Innovations? I haven't, but I know someone who has. Ava, one of the viewers, he's talked to me a lot about it, and he did not like it. The problem is this thing needs to be cleaned quite often, and so you have to take it out, and by the time you get through it, it doesn't really help that much. So I haven't heard good things. Bretta's one stack and says, well, I guess I need to catch up with you. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You know, we gotta balance. We're doing way too much work over there. We were being way too productive. That's ridiculous. Chat is popping. Started chaos sorting after watching your video in gems. It has sped things up for me so much. Definitely a way if you're not doing set listings. Paul, are you doing that on eBay and TCG Play or just eBay? You can just put an empty ETB under the scanner to catch the cards. The problem is when I have that is that they kind of flop all over the place and they never land very well. So I've not been doing that. Would you ever consider using more than just the single song as a background music in your videos? At this point, no. Lack of Yap, I feel like it's so... Like, I jokingly did it for the longest videos, and then I think I changed it in one of my earlier videos, and I was like, I actually hate this. And so now, I literally am just having Delfino Plaza go on repeat every single video, and I love it. I actually love it. I don't care if anyone else doesn't love it. I love it. And every damn day, that song is in my head. I literally am humming that all day long, every day. And I'm okay with that because it's a great song. It's not work 56 hours a week, depending on how orders are at work. That's crazy. You do 4 to 5 hours a day on top of working 50 hours? That's insane. It is, J-Can, it is. Never stop, yeah. Yeah, more so like kind of a joke, kind of like a running joke more so than it is because I think it's a good thing. eBay for now, still trying to figure out how to do it on TCG Player. I still organize my set for TCG Player, but I don't know how to use like the utils for TCG Player since there isn't a SKU system. So, Paul, they have a SKU system on TCG Play or TCG Automate. I'll be honest though, it's probably not the best yet. I would hold out. I'm kind of like a guinea pig right now, and kind of doing it early. And I don't know if that's the smartest decision or not, but that's what I've been doing. It doesn't mess with demonetization. I've been wondering about that. No, they don't care. As long as it's, I mean, any kind of like video game music is generally okay with monetization. In theory, Nintendo could strike all my videos down, but they're not going to. They'd be striking down a shit ton of YouTube videos. I scan my cards vertical instead of horizontal, and they fall into ETB pretty well. Is there a reason you scan the cards horizontal? I just had better luck with them scanning horizontal, but I have no qualms against scanning them the other way. You like that word? Look at me using good words. Qualms? I don't even know if I used that correctly, but I sounded like a genius right there. You know what I mean? And that's all that really matters. If I sound good, I am good. If I sound smart, I am smart. It's just how it works, people. It's just how it works. Let's try vertical. We can do it. We have the technology, believe it or not. We do indeed have this technology. But even then, I feel like the cards still don't like fall in the way I like them to. Well, let's try it. Let's put an ETB. Where's an ETB? Where did I put an ETB? I sound just like Delfino Plus. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna record a rendition of myself just doing that, and that's gonna be the background to my videos. Just me going. Yeah, it's working, I guess. I guess I can just do it this way. But I have to grind if I want to keep growing. That's a grind, brother. That is a grind. I subbed to Card Uploader after watching your video. It's really helpful. Hopefully you got the kickback for that. Hey, Paul, I appreciate it. I think I did see a little bit of a kickback recently. So, yeah, I appreciate that, man. Hope it helps you. It's a good tool. It's definitely a good tool. All right. Let's see if any of these cards... Here, wait a minute. Look at me. Look at me. Look at this. Whoa! I am amazing. I'm such a high-quality streamer. Let's see if any of these cards were flipped when doing that. Oh, look at that. They didn't flip. Would you looky there? What a novel idea. All right, let's move these down so we got some room. All right, next batch. Nintendo, if you need anything, just let me know. I got you. I got you, fam. Nintendo, I know you guys are watching. I know Nintendo's watching. So yeah, just hit me up. You want to do a new Delfino Plaza cover? Just let me know. I got you. +1 for your rendition of your update. Exactly. Being the new theme, yeah. Let's see on TCG Player, trying to find an easier way to get pictures uploaded. Don't have a scanner yet. You don't need pictures, James, for TCG Player. If you're just doing TCG Player, I wouldn't even worry about photos, to be honest with you. I think that you're just going to slow yourself down doing that way. So yeah, if it were me, I wouldn't even bother doing that. I would just list. Just raw dog that. Alright, we showed you guys the thing. Let's show you guys the scans as they come in now. Here are the scans, and I gotta save them. That was folder 4. That's folder 4. That's folder 4. Alrighty. This is folder 5. Look at that, I can do it without even leaving my chair? What is this? What is this technology? We've made it to the next age. We have technology to where we can scan something without standing over it like I'm Smeagol waiting for the ring to pop out of this scanner. Have you considered trying Whatnot for streams? Could be an interesting way to move some cards on top of doing box breaks. Managed to get sealed product. Aaron, honestly, I don't love Whatnot. I think Whatnot has a different kind of like feeling to it. I'm not saying it's like all scammy, but it just feels kind of like icky to me. I'm not saying it is, but like, I don't know. I just never been the biggest fan of the platform in general. So I'm not ruling it out that it couldn't be something in the future. But personally, I'd rather just do it here. You know, I'd rather just stream on YouTube and do it that way. I think that I could do the same thing that I do on Whatnot just here. And then I wouldn't have to worry about the Whatnot fees. You know what I mean? I feel like we've built enough of a community that if I wanted to do something that I would do on Whatnot, I would just do on YouTube instead. But I think Whatnot is a good place for people to like grow a stream and a good opportunity to do that and a dedicated platform for it. Ooh, those are kind of flipping dipping, but that's what I think. How does Card Upload integrate into eBay? It's the same thing as TCG Automate, can. It gives you a pull or a CSV that you just upload as a template onto eBay, and then it'll upload them all. My wife hears the beautiful singing and is looking at me all weird. You're like, oh, that's just Phantom. He's fucking weird. These are all upside down. That's because I pulled them upside down. Like an idiot. Alrighty, look at us blowing through these scans, baby. Look at us go. We are pros at this. It's like we've done it a couple times. Holy cow, imagine. Nope, not the 10th one. I want the 6th one. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Delete those. Scan and scan. Oh, you need to put big googly eyes on the scanner. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Madrix. Your Facebook Marketplace post popped up on my Marketplace for bulk. Did it really, JP? That's hilarious. So you're in the indie area then, I imagine? Doge me, your message got retracted. The AI arm will do it all? What's the AI arm? What do you mean? Is there a reason you can't scan the back of the cards? I can, I just am not. I don't need to for TCG player. For TCG player, I just need the front, and it just needs to recognize it. But when I send them over to eBay, I do both. I do both sides. You can do both sides on it. I just shot my skit, and I have a challenge for you at the end of it. I'm going to great. Now to get a good edit for hell yeah, dude. Bye, I'm excited. I'm excited, man. That's gonna be fun. Bye. If you guys aren't already, make sure to check out Bayou's channel. He's an awesome content creator doing something similar to what I'm doing. He's got a boogeyman character that he's gonna be revealing tomorrow, which is exciting. It's tomorrow, right? You're coming out the video tomorrow? Did I already save this? Did I already save this? Y'all, did I save this? I think I did. I think I saved this. Okay, I did. Alrighty, last scan and we are off to the races. Last scan and we're off to the races. Does eBay have a pull sheet that you can upload to Card Uploader that will give you a printout of what cards to pull all of your orders? Honestly, Jake, I don't know. It probably does. But currently, I'm just going through the orders and pulling them as I see them. So I don't know. Someone that does eBay more often might be able to tell you the answer to that question. I genuinely don't know. That's a good question. I'm in Dayton, Ohio. Okay, I got you. That's crazy that it showed the bulk thing from Dayton. It's funny actually. A lot of people responded to me recently. Just today, actually, with that message, they're like, "Oh yeah, let's." It's funny because it comes in waves. Like I didn't get a message for like a week, and then I've gotten like that post is like almost 2 weeks now, and I didn't get any. I got a bunch at the beginning, and then actually at the beginning I didn't get much. Then it got a bunch, and then nobody, and then just today I've gotten like 5 people that messaged me. It's so funny. For some reason, the thing I've gotten the most with that post is people being like, "Hey, I've got bulk. Also, do you buy slabs?" I've had like 3 people ask me that. I'm like, not really. And most of the slabs that people are trying to get rid of when they do that, when they say that, are like, 8s and 9s of CGC, and it's just like, I'm not paying the market price or anywhere close to that for those because I bet those will sell pretty slow on a eBay that has 0 cards listed that are slabbed. What am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to pull up TCG Automate. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's switch scenes. Let's switch to my beautiful face while we set up TCG Automate. So we use TCG Automate for TCG Player, and then we use Card Uploader for eBay. All right, these are all listed. I actually listed 50, 100, 200. I already listed 250 cards today, so we're going to be listing another, what is that, 400-ish? Probably a little bit more than that, so that's pretty good. It'll be like 700 cards after all said and done. Tomorrow. Okay, good. Yep, check out Bayou's video tomorrow. That's going to be cool. Can you see, wow. Can you see, okay, it wasn't me. It was the way you said that. That's why I'm confused. Can we see you use Card Uploader for MTG, or their website is mostly Pokemon? Now you can use MTG, you can use, here I can show you. You can use a bunch of them, just like TCG Automate. You can use a bunch of them. There are, here. Yeah, Japanese Pokemon, Chinese Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Riftbound, Lorcana, Metazoo. I mean, everything that you could basically think of, that they have it here. We are on row B on 10. It's just front only, English, normal. No, they're not normal. They're reverse hollows. And I should have, yep, these are excluded. All right, we are getting to it. So valid around the whatnot perspective, could easily be replicated on YouTube for sure. Greetings from New Zealand too. Hey man, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I mean, I don't see the benefit. Yeah, I'd just be losing out on fees at that point on whatnot. I mean, whatnot's definitely, whatnot would probably bring me more sales in theory. I don't think it would really bring people off of whatnot over to my YouTube though, which is really what I would care about. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really line up with my goals compared to just streaming it on YouTube. But if you don't have an audience, I think whatnot is a good way to like try to build an audience in theory. But getting them off of, no, I don't want the normal one. I want reverse hollow. Getting them off of the platform is what's difficult. That's what's difficult with anything. You know what's? It's kind of crazy that our Discord has grown so much. I think I showed it in yesterday's video, or not yesterday's video, a couple of videos ago when I did my weekly review, Friday's video. I showed like our attachment rate for our Discord compared to our subscribers is like 14 or 15%, which is just insane. So that's very, what the hell? Prismatic Evolution, reverse hollow. There we go. So it's really cool. I think that's, you guys have been awesome joining the Discord. It's been really, really encouraging. No, it's reverse hollow. I was doing normal cards earlier today, so now I keep thinking I need to put the normal one up. All right, just gonna go over artwork. Let's go through this real quick, and then I will answer chat. Larvitar, 080, Journey Together, Reverse Hollow. Wait, I think I saw. Okay, no, I didn't. Who's excited about Fire Red and Leaf Green coming on the Switch on Friday? I'm so hyped about that. I can't wait to spend $20 to play a game I could literally play right now on my computer, or I think I literally have Fire Red in, like, physically, but I'm weird and I like to play it on the newest system, so I'm excited about it. I'm hoping all I care about is home support. Twilight Math, no, it's Prismatic Evolutions. Lily's Poo. Okay, let me get to a chat. Holy cow, I gotta catch up fast. Wow, I'm very behind. Holy cow, how am I this far behind? You get a lot of people trying to sell me non-bulk on Facebook for my post. Yeah, I do too, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, if I can get people to buy, sell me collections, that's a good way to get it. It's so hard with Facebook Marketplace because you'll get people trying to sell like 200 cards of bulk or 6,000 Mega Evolution bulk and want a ton for it. Yeah, I mean, that's why I make my own post, because I think it brings people that are actually going to sell it at the price that you say, instead of being like, yeah, I can go on a whole rant about Facebook Marketplace. People want way too much for their stuff. How do you organize your cards? Teach audience that doesn't have excuses for chaos sorting when someone orders the card. So you upload it to their, there is a tool right here. If you go to TCG Player Tools, you upload the pull sheet and it will show up and it'll tell you where it's at. That's how you do it. Modern 8 and 9's just offer raw because you're better cracking it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Trip Blizzard. Yeah, there's several posts for people seeking 30 cents for common non-hollow bulk in my area. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I don't know, you seem to be moving pretty slow for a pro. Yeah, I know, right? Do you know if Card Uploader has top SpongeBob cards? Those aren't on TCG Automate. I have a bunch. Ugh, I can check. Probably not. Those are pretty, that's pretty niche. Tops. I don't think they have any tops. Doesn't look like it. Maybe I can just search SpongeBob. No, they don't, unfortunately. Perfect. I'll need to get this from your link. Your scanner link is a good price too, less than 600. Yeah. That's the cheapest I can find. It was on Amazon. Just wanted to step in and say thanks for your videos, and I'm going to attempt to sell bulk with each player. I have a ton of packs throughout the years. That's awesome, man. I appreciate it. Get Swabby. That's awesome. Good luck. The bulk's gonna be kind of hard if you don't already have a level 4 account. But if you sell some of your hiring cards that you might have duplicates of or you don't want, that'll help you get started. Teaser off Tease Player. I've used it for eBay. And it's pretty good. Trip Blizzard. I like it so far. I'm still kind of. They need to do some work on the pull sheet. But so far it's been good for me. We're doing free promo now. Bet everyone goes sub to Hectic. Yeah, there you go. Yes, if you genuinely, if you haven't, go check out Hectic. He's got a good YouTube channel as well. Hectic's got a great YouTube channel. Does Pokemon content like me, or card content rather. Just the Chris. Welcome, Chris, from a fellow Chris. Christopher is what I typically go by. was wondering, with so much bulk and no scanner, would I have to manually find the price of every card? Don't mind doing it until I pick up a scanner. So get Swavy. Your best bet is to alphabetize them and set sort them, and then list them on TCG Player for anything that's worth more. If you can look up prices of cards and you know what you want to look for, you can do that. But typically, I would just, if I didn't have a scanner and I wasn't doing a ton of the bulk side of things, I mean, I was, of course, I've been always selling bulk, but I was doing mostly Magic because I could sift through it easier. But with Pokemon, I was like kind of like listing just about everything. Bro, I had someone start sending me a bulk household supplies today. I'll DM you the message. I was dying. I think they read the listing incorrectly. Yeah, just sell you literally bulk of anything. I'm in a sticky spot on Pokemon bulk. eBay equals higher profit but slower sell rate, but TCG Player equals lower profit. Exactly. I mean, that's kind of how those two systems work, JP. And I'm trying to find the balance between that myself. Now, I've been thinking about streaming Red, Blue, Yellow through Pokemon Stadium 2 on the N64 through an HDMI converter. Newer system. I mean, that's definitely a way to do it. That's a roundabout way to do it. I mean, I love me some Red, Blue, Yellow. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, you can use your phone if you don't have a scanner, but it'll kind of take a long time if you're just doing it through bulk. You have a code for TCG Automate? I do. It's code Phantom. All caps. Code Phantom. It'll give you 10% off, and it's an affiliate code, so... Phantom, Bayou and I started a live podcast type show. You're one of the main names on the list we want to have on. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Have you guys already put out an episode? Hey, like your vids. Greetings from Yu-Gi-Oh! Seller in the Netherlands, bulk and high end. Hey, what's up, man? You're the second. No, wait, no. It was New Zealand. For some reason, in Netherlands and New Zealand, I know they're nowhere close to each other, but I always get them mixed up. Welcome from the Netherlands. How's Yu-Gi-Oh! Do for you, International? Got your eBay package. Weird thing is it said it delivered Saturday and didn't actually get delivered until today. That's weird. Jada God, that's strange. Weird. What did I send you again, Jada God? What did you buy from me? Okay, let's go through these cards. So the first thing I do is just make sure the image is correct, and then I check on the bottom left, and I go through the sets to make sure the sets are correct. So that's what I'm looking at right now, is just the bottom left to make sure the sets line up. Like right there. TEF, Prismatic Evolutions. So I gotta make sure to change it to Prismatic Evolutions. I'm thinking about pulling any Prismatic Evolution reverse hollows and making a... I still have yet to do the variation listing for 151. I have a stack of 151 cards. Wait, where'd they go? They were over here. I don't know where I put them, but I had a stack over here of 151 reverse hollows waiting to make a variation listing on TCG Player or on eBay. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing for what's the word I'm looking for? Prismatic Evolutions, because I think people are really trying to master set 151 in Prismatic Evolutions, and I think they would sell well. That's my next goal. Why is Mario Kart music so good? Somebody answer me that. Riddle me this, Batman. They had no right to go as hard as they did on Mario Kart's music. Okay, those are all correct. Last thing I checked to just make sure is I select them all and then make sure that their finish is reverse hollow, and then I make sure that none of the sets are weird and I didn't miss any like stamped sets or anything. So just go through, make sure anything isn't some kind of like tournament, whatever, you know, kind of thing. All right, they all look good. Save changes. Download the TCG Player CSV, and we're on to the next batch. Oh, Pokemon. Yeah, which ones did I send you, Jada God? Premieres this upcoming Saturday. Nice. Hell yeah. Did you have anybody on for your first episode? Just you two? Do you have any plans on trying to limit the quantity of each card you have on a platform? Tell this card list on eBay, so list on TCG Player instead. Jake, I don't. Seeing that on TCG Player is pretty easy. Seeing that on eBay is a little harder. Most of the stuff I'm listing on TCG Player is the lower end stuff anyway, though. Anything I'm listing on eBay, I'm trying to list most of the higher end stuff, but I haven't quite figured that out yet. So I'm still trying to figure out that balance? That's a good question though, Jake. I was actually thinking about that today. With the chaos sort system, it's kind of difficult to tell exactly what you have listed. On TCG Play, you can easily check that. If you're looking for a specific card and how much you have of each, it's easy to check that on eBay. But I think finding like, oh, how many do I have of this set is a lot harder to look on eBay if you have a chaos sort system like I do. So it's a little bit more difficult on eBay. Have a way to do variations for sets? They do, but I don't like either of them. Pokebraze. I've used both of them, both Card Uploader and TCG Automate, and I have problems with both of their variation listing tools. The problem I had with TCG Automate's variation tool was it wasn't very easy to use and took a long time. And the problem with Card Uploaders, theirs was much easier to use, but they were like missing cards in the set, so that kind of defeats the purpose. Scanner, Card Uploader, TCG Automate, TCG Player, eBay. Card Uploader, TCG Automate, TCG Player. So the workflow currently, it just depends on what I'm listing. If I'm listing on eBay, it's scan, upload to Card Uploader, upload to eBay. If I'm listing on TCG Player, it's scan, upload to TCG Automate, upload to TCG Player. Surging Sparks variation listing. That would be a decent one too. Has it done well for you, Shiny Hut Flips? 80X's from Destined? Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. Nice. Well, I'm glad they got to you. It's a little nerve-wracking if that was showing the wrong thing. Just us, but we have a list of names we want on. You're the first one along with another couple. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, hit me up. What is the Chaos Sort System? It's when you list your cards from front to back in the order that you list them in. So instead of it doing alphabetical by set, that's how you do it. It's not supported on TCG Player by default. You have to use TCG Automate and their system, and it's a little convoluted. But on eBay, it's by default. You can like this is my batch name. So the T means TCG Player. Box 1 means I need to go to my first box. Row B, which is the second row. Section 11, and then this will be incremental from 1 to however many cards are listed. And so if where's this? Let's say, what is this? I can't read any of these. These are too small. Let me see. Okay, this looks like it's not Kilowattrel. It's the one before that. But let's just say it's Kilowattrel, and it's the 10th card. So it would say this, and then it would say 10, and that would be how I know where to go. But I actually do them alphabetical, and that's a whole different thing. But that's basically the basics of the Chaos Source system. Yu-Gi-Oh's great. Started with 3 years ago with 20,000 bull cards, and now I have orders every day, working part-time for a company and part-time for small business. That's awesome. What do you sell on TCG Player or eBay? You said eBay, right? Oh, you're international, so you probably have to sell on eBay, right? Or I guess if you're in the Netherlands, you can sell on, what's the other platform that you guys have in the UK? Or in the UK, in the EU? I sell more of the singles than variation, even though I heavily discounted variation listings. Really? Really? Interesting. Interesting. I thought variation listings would get people buying more of them. You're saying that it didn't help with like getting more people to buy them? Card market, that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, so you probably do card market then? Is that what you do? Rare candy, 125, not 1,252. Wattrel, not Kilowattrel. I'm an idiot. Yanma 002 and Destin Rivals. Nope, that's the wrong Crustle card. This is Destin Rivals. And it's not there, damn it. Crustle. Oh my god. Why does this Murkrow look like, the way this is like, what's that? Oh, 'cause tonight will be the night. That's what this Murkrow looks like. That's hilarious. Very emo in that. The reverse holo. Okay. I need a bit of help with shipping. For smaller singles, I'm planning on using stamps, but I've used eBay labels and had buyers report item never received. Really? Well, then eBay, if you do eBay labels, Halo player, then it should be covered. I think there's insurance on it. However, the item was scanned at USPS point near their provided address, but each time I called eBay, they said they needed to transfer me to the international shipping team. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, it should be covered. I've never had that. I've never run into that issue. Unfortunately, Halo player, I don't know how to solve that. So like 2 Surging Sparks, reverse hollows of my variation, almost at a loss. Getting an average of 8 singles a day. Sales a day? Really? How many cards do you have listed, Shiny Flips? The buyer had an international number listed on their profile, but they provided a US number and address. I have a rule to not ship internationally. eBay sided with the buyer until I called them. What the hell? That's crazy. It's like the 3rd time. Jesus. I've never had that problem. Does it know it's reverse hollow since the images are normal? Or do you have to select reverse hollow after? It knows. It can know, but I go in and change it manually anyway, just to make sure. And I do the finish as reverse hollow. I don't like to do both. I don't like to mix my reverse hollows and hollows. Like I sort out my reverse hollows from my hollows, and then my hollows and reverse hollows from my normal cards. So I just list just what's supposed to be there, just to keep it easier. But in theory, this can tell, but I don't trust it. I can show you how to make it all reverse hollow at the end, just to make sure. That's what I do every time. Okay, so what I do is I just select all of them and then make sure that I change the finish to reverse hollow. And that way they're all that. And then I just go through, make sure nothing looks bad with the sets. Make sure I'm not listing some weird set that is clearly not supposed to be there. All's look good. We save. We download. Was that only 2? Have we only done 100 cards? Holy cow, we have. Damn. We are not going fast. That's 100 cards. Front only, reverse hollow. We need to be focusing. Y'all are distracting me too much. $800 listed. Is it mostly bulk or is it higher end stuff, Shiny Hunt Flips? That's legit. I have more than 800 listed, and I certainly don't get 8 sales a day. Yeah, my killed. People will buy them all day long. Yep. Just got back from checking out Magic Bulk on Facebook Marketplace. Walked away. Yeah. Dude, Facebook Marketplace is wild. I was just checking that out today, and it was so funny. Just some of the things people say. Like someone in one of the Facebook groups was like buying Ascended Heroes ETB, $100. You come to me, and it's just like, brother, aren't those like $200 right now? For one. The audacity to say that you want it at half price and you want them to come to you is crazy. Absolutely insane. The audacity some people have is just, it's astounding. It's astounding. It's like, oh yeah, I don't want to sell it. Why would I sell it online for double the price when I can sell it to this random jackass that I have to meet on his side of town? You know, it's just like, what is going on? People are crazy with their prices. Or someone will be like, the best is when they'll have bulk and they'll have like one card showing and it'll be like the Oink Cologne like this. And it'll be on top of like this many cards and it'll be like, $100, I'm losing money on this. It's like, dude, there's no way you think those cards are worth $100. There's no way. And there's no way anyone is going to come meet you for those either. But you see those posts all day, every day. All day, every day. I wish it was an EB Games Suicune, but it's definitely not. Just a normal Phantasmal Flames. What the hell? I wish this Dugong was a Chi-Yu. I understand why it was bad, though. This is a terrible image. More Destined? Not any EXs. I don't have any new EXs, unfortunately. Considering starting a shop for Magic cards, but in New Zealand, it's more independent storefronts as opposed to service like TCG Player. We have Trade Me, which is the Kiwi eBay, but unsure of footprint. Interesting, Aaron. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how that would work in different places. It's so interesting to think of like, well, I mean, I know Pokemon Steven, I know it's not New Zealand, but he works from Australia and he seems to have a lot of success, but does it mostly through eBay. It's mostly all over $1 cards. That helps. I need to have more cards that are more expensive. I do not have that. I wasted an hour drive today. Wait, how did you waste an hour? 130 here and 250 for PC ETBs. Right, exactly. Okay, so 130. So still like way, the guy's out offering way under market and is expecting them to come to him. Like 50-50 for me. Yeah, you can get some good deals if you're looking good enough. Process on just using scan and identify each play versus using the extra layer. Was not sure if there's an advantage in your mind. So own. The reason I use TCG Automate currently, it's not always going to be this way, but currently the reason why I do it is because it's got a SKU system, and I can list my cards in a chaos sort system, so I don't have to alphabetize them zipper them in when I get done with it. So in theory, if you had your cards like set, sorted, and alphabetized, yeah, absolutely, I would use that tool and would use that to list. And there's definitely advantages to using that, and it's free, so that helps a lot too. But currently I'm doing it this way because of that. Oh, that's wrong. I don't know how I like this just quite yet. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna go long-term this way, because I actually think that it's not pulling my cards from my inventory like it's supposed to. I had the problem today where I was pulling cards and it wasn't where it was supposed to be, and I was like, uh-oh, that's not good. And it happened like 3 times, so I'm like, hopefully this is doing what it's supposed to be doing, and I have a feeling it's not. So we'll see. We'll see. We will see. The only other issue, too, with doing it this way is it's hard to tell what I have and what I don't have. So, I don't know. I kind of go back and forth whether or not I want to do the Chaos Sort system with TCG Player or not. I know I want to do it with eBay because eBay is very easy to keep track of, and it's by default it's supported, but where TCG Player it's not. So, I don't know. An interesting thing, too, with TCG Player came out with like kind of like a cryptic message on what they're about to do next for sellers. And I have a feeling there's a chance that they might be bringing the Chaos Sort system to TCG Player or some kind of SKU system. And if they do that, it's going to be huge. So if they start allowing it natively, then it would take away a lot of the need for this, that's for sure. All right, next batch. I ordered some of your packs. Oh, you did, Michael? Oh shit. Okay, we gotta open some packs. Oh snap! I appreciate you letting me know. Let's go to the website. Let me check. I forgot I had those on there, so we're gonna open some packs. Yeah, if you guys are interested, what is my website? PhantomCardsTCG.com. Yeah, it's PhantomCardsTCG.com. It's a very amazing website. Very, very well made, very professional, and you can order packs if you'd like. And if you do, let me know, because I don't normally get on this, and we haven't done that in a while. So, what? Oh my god, I have to verify through my phone. What the hell happened with this? All right, I have to accept this. Let's see what you ordered. Nice, you just got an order. Hell yeah, nice, you just got an order. Whoa, that's a big order. Uh-oh, I just haven't received my order thing on there though. Michael wants some packs, y'all. And Michael shall get some packs. What, how do I check this? This is why I'm bad at this. Okay, you purchase shipping. And you purchased 14 Phantasmal Flames, baby. I'm gonna go get 14 Phantasmal Flames. He bought me out of my Phantasmal Flame. Alright, let's hope that I have 14 here and I didn't miscount. If I did, I'll throw you a few extra packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 packs. Look at me doing the math right. Look at me able to do basic math. Addition and subtraction. That's incredible. All right, let's set up the camera to open some packs, y'all. I wasn't expecting this. Thank you, Michael, for the purchase. Let us set this up. Let's set the scene. This is very important. We're professional here, guys. We're professional streamers, okay? So this is important that we get this right. And I already exited out of my app, so y'all can't see it. All right. There we go. That's what you need to see. Let me catch up with chat, and then we will open these 14 Phantasmal Flames packs. Michael, what do you want out of this? You want everything? You want everything? You want the hits? You want the bulk? You want the coins? What do you want? Let me know. Alrighty. I love when people in Facebook PSA 10s their pricing comps. I know, right? I love when people have old cards, too, and they're like, oh, it's all near mint. I'm like, there's no way in hell these cards that are base set are near mint. Australia, from what I've seen, isn't bad because there's a much bigger demographic, but we get international shipping when it was in as far as I'm aware. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that'd be difficult. Why alphabet sort over set number sort? Set number sort sounds really difficult, and the pull sheets always happen with set and alphabetizing on TCG Player. Separate hollow inverse and scan separately? Yes, I do. I do. I think the SKU system is coming. They just added batch names to scan and identify. Right, exactly. I think they are too, Sam. I have a feeling that's what's happening as well. I can almost guarantee you in the next year they're going to add it. I'd be very surprised if they didn't. Michael, let me know what packs or what you want to keep out of these. Let's open these. Let's just open all of the. Let's open all this, and then we'll open all the packs together. You tell me what you want, and I will gladly give it to you. Is it better to sell Pokeballs and EXs on eBay? Yeah, I would think, yeah, Mike. Yeah. I'm listing all my non-reverse hollow stuff on eBay, yes. I think you have a better chance at getting more for it. Oh my god, this is absolutely abysmal. Why are you like this? Why are you like this, pack? Thank you. That's what I'm trying to do. And not trying to damage the card while I do it. What a novel idea. I'm a direct sell on display, so I'm curious how they integrate that with the chaos sort since cards have to be in a specific order. I would imagine you can like opt in. So they're talking about having new ways to what they again, it was kind of cryptic the way they talked about it to sellers, but they were talking about how you can opt into like a test group to do it. So honestly, I would be curious how they go about it. I really think that they're bringing it, and I can see them bringing it very soon. I hope they are. I think that would be awesome to have that by default. I think it'd be awesome to have that by default, but who knows? Who knows? TCG Player, I also would have thought that when they got bought out by eBay, that the standard envelope was going to be coming within, you know, months of them being bought out, but that didn't happen, so who knows? TCG Player is weird. TCG Player is strange. Let's do this. Let's do this. So I can get myself out of my own way. Let's open these real quick like this. There we go. Now I've got some room. And then when we actually open the packs, I will bring it back over. That was getting in my way, and it's going to take 20 years to open these if I do it that way. Check the trash. That'd be good with eBay standard envelope for TCG player. Everyone keeps saying that they should do it, and I don't know why they haven't. It makes 0 sense, but to each their own, I guess. I don't know why TCG player wouldn't add it. It literally is better for the buyer. It seems better for them. I imagine they could make money doing it that way instead of making the stamps go through TCG player or go through the post office. Like, to me, it just makes sense for all parties involved. But what do I know? I'm not the owner of TCG player. They seem to know better, or at least seem to think that that's not the right decision for some reason. To cross list things between eBay and TCG player and manually remove them from one other side. Might end up doing that, but I have much less on TCG player. Paul, good luck with that, my friend. Good luck. That is to me, that feels like an accident waiting to happen. I could be wrong, but that puts a lot of onus on you really staying on top of your listings. My fear would be just overnight that something would sell the same thing. I get it. You can always refund it, but I don't know. There are systems like SortSwift. I did a video on SortSwift that they have that by default natively, and you can have it on both systems. And when it sells, it takes it off automatically. So if you have scanners and you want to do it that way, that's a way to do it. But personally, I think taking it off of one platform over the other one is just going to has the potential to cause a lot of problems. Okay, there we go. We did it. Michael, you get my comment above what I went out of those packs. I didn't, Michael. Let me see. Michael, I might be blind. I don't see it. Can you let me know again? Sorry, Michael. I don't think I saw that for some reason. I don't see it when I'm going up. It's a pain to go back and forth adjusting numbers. Yeah. You can use TCG tracking with Easy Post to use labels instead of stamps. Yeah, but you have to pay for that, don't you, Sam? Isn't it more expensive? Hits only EXs and above, and the promo cards, no coins. Okay, got it. Perfect. We can do that. All right, let's get this camera closer. Michael, thanks again for the purchase. I'm excited to see what you get. Hopefully you get something good. Good luck, man. All right, we'll be professional. We'll be professional. Look at us. Get this Gengar in the middle. Here are all your promos. You want to see them? Some beautiful Cottonies and Whimsicots. Alrighty. Let me see if I can make this a tad better. Can I zoom in? That's a little too zoomed in, isn't it? Does that look bad? Oh my god. Stay up. It's like crooked. The camera's crooked and it's really bothering me. And it won't. I'm sorry. I'm giving you guys a stroke while doing this. I apologize. Stay where it's supposed. There. Nobody touch it. It works. We're going to continue. This is the pack with the Charizard. So we will hold that until the end. All right, let me move my chat so I can read this better. Because again, I have terrible eyesight and I can't read that far. There we go. Again, we're professionals. Look at us go. Someone bot messages me? What do you mean? Careful with the bot message. I actually got a bot message today, and they were trying to get me to click some link, which was obviously a scam. Let's see. Let me catch up. If you guys say something and I don't get to the chat, just send it again, please. I apologize if I haven't gotten to it. We got a Metal Energy. Good luck, Michael. If you sell a card on each way, don't need actual stamps and not a label printer. Right. But the problem is you have to pay for that. You have to pay extra for that, right? It's a pain to go back and forth adjusting numbers. Yeah, you can get. Yep, hits only. Yeah, stop cross listing. It screwed me over. Unhappy customers. Yeah, I think I remember somebody else in the chat said they were gonna do that, and then they quickly stopped doing that. Why am I getting bot message? Okay, yeah. Are you new Wood Holdings like new account? Wait, what? Yeah, that's the same message. A link. Yes. Yeah, I got that today. I got that today. It was in like Spanish, and it was like, oh, click this to verify. And I'm like, that's obviously a scam. So I reported it. All right, Charmeleon, Milcery, Schmeargle, Togedemaru, Darmanitan. Can you guys see that all right? Yeah. Grimsley's move, all Crimmy. Moltres, reverse holo. Oh, my goodness. Is Don in the chat? Wasn't Don talking about this earlier? He bought this from me earlier. Togedemaru, hell yeah. I need to get sleeves. Let me get sleeves. Okay. Don't hit too many good cards because I don't have very many sleeves. I don't have a ton of sleeves left. There is the Togedemaru. That's a sick hit. Don't know if you're a grader, but it's a little right heavy. It's a tad right heavy. Oh, and it's got lightning. Not a ton, just up in the air, up in the corner. Yep. No chance at a 10 there, but that's a cool card. Don't know if you care about that kind of stuff, Michael, but cool card. Very cool card. Yep, good luck. So the guy I was going to buy from had a Pokemon bulk, but he was asking 1,000, was like 1,500 cards, so he said he just bought it today for 900. Wait, what? Oh, 15,000 cards? He said he was just bought today for 900. 15,000 cards. Even that many. Were they all really good cards? I grade every now and then, not too often. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, that Togedemaru wouldn't do well. I don't think Togedemaru is that much of a gradable card. I don't know if that really has a lot, but Gloom, Dugong, Jigglypuff, Fire Breather, Honchkrow, Archulodon, Reverse Holo Flygon, Reverse Holo Swinub, and Pawmont. Alrighty. Next up. No, it was bulk and a little case of V's. I was tempted, but I passed. Even 15,000 cards. That's only what? Like 15,000 cards for bulk would be like only 150 bucks. That really wouldn't be worth that much. Unless I'm missing something. Charmander! Nimble, Misdreavus, Darulodon, Lokix, Bronzong, Dawn, ding 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 ding, $1 million! I think it's like literally like 20 cents. Togedemaru, Reverse Holo. Hey! Ambipom. Hell yeah, we are 2 for 3 right now. Hello. Very, very left heavy. But that's sick. And bottom heavy. Yo, hell yeah. Good hit. That's a sick card. What the chances Pokemon runs out of characters to use? 0. They will make it forever. I got 35,000 cards wasting for 400. Yeah. Someone someone offered me 50,000 cards, and I told him I'd give him 520 for it because he had like $20 worth of V's in it. He didn't respond, but I think you could buy 50,000 cards for $500 all day long. I found a few gyms in bulk. Nice pull. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can definitely find some good ones. Piplup, especially big bulk sets like that. Zigzagoon, Misdreavus, Charmeleon, Granbull, Blowtorch, oh, excuse me, Jigglytuff? Damn! Wigglytuff. Gligar Reverse Holo, Misdreavus Reverse Holo. Hey! My goodness, we are 3 for 4 right now. What is going on? Mega Diancie EX. I like this card a lot. I'm not even that big of a fan of Diancie, but I do like this card. I'm not that big of a Diancie fan, but that's a cool card. I'm also left and bottom heavy. People still love me. You're right, Paul. You're right. I would agree with that. I'm also left and bottom heavy. Yes. People will be overpaying, I guess. The face accelerators hold out for them. Yeah. That's crazy. I would never pay that much. But to each their own, I guess. I don't know how you'd be making your money back from that, but to each their own. Yigglypuff, Darumaka, Lotad, Lombre. Oh, we got the Lotad Lombre. Too bad we didn't have Ludicolo after that. Fire Breather, Cerulege, Wigglytuff, Piloswine Reverse Holo. What is going on? Nimble, Illustration Rare, and Ambipom. Ambipom, yes, I was right. Jesus Christ. 4 hits out of 5 packs. And what's crazy is you got the Charizard right here, too. On teach player will hit level 2 even without feedback and 2 completed transactions. Will I hit level 2 even without feedback and 2 completed transactions? I don't know what the level requirement is, Briarwood. You might have to wait for the completed transaction. Yeah, he really is. This is sick. Water energy. All right, let's continue the train. Piplup, Charmander, Nimble. We just pulled that. Misdreavus, Blowtorch, Wigglytuff, Eternatus. Does Eternatus have a good card in this set? I don't think it does, which is a crime because I think Eternatus is a cool Pokemon. Charmander, Reverse Holo, Seal Reverse Holo, and Zacian. Michael finally missed. All right, few more packs. Still plenty of chances. Dude, if we pull something big, that would be awesome. Schnabel, Murkrow, Darumaka, Bronzor, Battle Cage, Granbull, Ceruledge, Palmo Reverse Holo, Swinub Reverse Holo, and Flygon. Sad day, that one wasn't it. She wasn't it. We're getting cold after we started off hot. Oh my god. Give me the pack open. You son of a gun. This one doesn't want to open. That means there's something good in it. That's how that works. Everyone knows. Everyone knows that's exactly how that works. I don't know if you guys are like this. I don't like to get spoiled, so I like to keep my cards really together so I can't even tell if there's like a holo or anything at the back. Does anyone else like that when they open their cards? Yamper, Nimble, Piloswine, Apom, Seviper, Bramblegast, Fire Breather, Murkrow, Reverse Holo Durulodon, and Flygon. Another Flygon. That was a Reverse Holo Murkrow. I thought it was for a second, but I second-guessed myself. I bought my dad his first 151 pack, and guy pulls a Gengar Reverse Holo. Damn! Isn't that like a $5 card? That's awesome. Your dad like Pokemon? That's crazy if so. My dad was never into Pokemon. Still is never into Pokemon. Alright. Schmeargle, Gligar, Palmy. Come on, let's get something good here. Piplup, Darmanitan, Linoon, Punk Helmet, Reverse Holo Charmander, Reverse Holo Mamoswine, and Toxtricity. Damn. Slow down quick. Hey, am I posting for eBay and doing... Hey, for posting on eBay and doing orders, what's the equivalent of the pull sheet? Ramirez, there really isn't one, at least that I know of. But maybe I'm wrong. I've not messed with it enough. Basically, I just go off the orders and print off all the orders for the shipping, for all the envelopes. And then I just go pull it in the order that was bought. Unfortunately, yeah, I got you. Vibrava, yeah, don't worry. My dad was never a fan of Pokemon. Schmeargle, Alcremie, Fire Breather, Ceruledge, Gliscor Reverse Holo, Ambipom Reverse Holo, and Genesect. We have slowed down tremendously. Started off hot and slowed down. Pulled the Charizard for 150 on her first pack. She left me, and I made sure she kept collecting. I bought everything. That's awesome, as you should. Oh, you let her keep the collection. That's crazy work. Wow. That's crazy work. That's very generous of you. Crocorock, I'd be definitely asking for that back. Jigglypuff, Seal, Ceruledge, Crocodile, Fire Breather, Reverse Holo Absol. It's such a cool artwork. I love that Absol artwork. Reverse Holo Bronzong. Okay, there's something here. I know there is. I'm just going to will it into existence. Oh my god, Vileplume. Screw off. He doesn't even want me to start a TCG or eBay or Mana Pool. Why not? Probably worth $1,000 plus. Sad day. The Charizard? Or just the whole collection? Probably the whole collection. Because the Charizard's pretty cheap, which is actually insane that Charizard is as cheap as it is in that set. Honestly, I think it's a hot take. I think it's a huge hot take. I think 151 is so overrated. I really don't like that much of the artwork in 151. I don't think the Charizard looks that good. It just seems kind of boring because he's not even like taking up the card, you know? I don't know. 151 to me is overrated. I'm an Evolutions guy, but only because I grew up with base sets. So XY Evolutions was definitely my favorite in regards to like nostalgic sets. Kakarot, Jigglypuff, Bronzong, Grimsley's move. Come on, get us something here. Paldean Tauros, Archulodon, and hey! Yo! Mega Sharpedo EX. Hell yeah. There you go. There she is. That's what we want to see. That is such a sick card. Such a sick card. I pulled both the Phantasmal Flame Charizard SIR and Ascended Heroes Dragonite SIR this weekend. I'm doing. Holy cow! Yeah, no kidding. The lone dinosaur quit while you're ahead. Absolutely. Damn. I agree with your hot take. 151 is mid. Yeah. I don't know. I've never been a fan. The Charizard are my favorite arts. That's crazy, Jared. I just never. I don't know. Never was a fan. Never was a fan. I got a versatile Bronzor with pack ripples on it. Oh yeah. Yeah, that happens. It's weird. Where does excuses come into play that the shipping, or do you do the order on TCG Automate? I put the I upload the pull sheet to TCG Automate, and it tells me what cards to pull. Nimble, Misdreavus, Darulodon, Carvana, Alcremie, Cerulege, Fire Breather, Reverse Hollow Gligar, Reverse Hollow Linoon, and Flygon. That's okay. I told you guys, we saved the Charizard for this pack. Like, I didn't want to open the Charizard first, you know what I mean? So it just didn't make sense. So I was like, let's just put it at the back. Last pack magic, you know, we'll make a clip out of it. I'll put it on YouTube Shorts. We'll get 1 billion views. It'll be great, you know? That's how this works. That's how this works. If you guys want to learn how to grow a YouTube channel, all you do is make sure that you put the Charizard at the back. And that you say last pack magic, and you act surprised when you get it, even though you knew all along you were, of course, going to get it. So let's just go ahead and get to the Charizard. Murkrow, Lombre, Darulodon, Gligar, Alcremie, Haunter, Punk Helmet, Reverse Hollow Kakarot, Reverse Hollow Grimsley, and Charizard. Damn it! Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Michael, I think we did pretty good. All things considered, Michael, I think we did pretty solid. Mega Sharpedo, Nimble, Mega Diancie EX, Ambipom, and Togedemaru. These are sick cards. Hell yeah. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate the order. I will get these packed up. Let me go ahead and put in your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I literally just pulled 7 perfectly. That's crazy. Let me get these to the side, and they will head out to you, Michael. I appreciate it, man. Sharpedo is the mascot now, yeah. I wanted to do 151 when I first started collecting 3 months ago until I saw the price for sealed. Exactly. Exactly. It's a crime. I sold the card on eBay, but I don't have a printer, so I'm not sure how to print the label. It was a PWE sale. For TCG, I use window envelopes for eBay like labels. You don't have to buy their standard envelope. Dinosaur, you can just put a stamp on it. You don't have to buy a standard envelope. Izzo, head your way, Michael. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for the order. If you guys do want to order anything, I think I only have Mega Evolution packs left. But if you want to order Mega Evolution packs, check out the store link in the description. I think is it still in the description? It is phantomcardstcg.com if you guys want to buy any packs. But we'll get back to doing our business stuff. Doing our business stuff. For business, because we're business people. Doing business things. I've just got trash on the ground. I actually hate that, but here we are. Let's bring you back. Let's bring you back. Let's do this, and where were we? We were in the middle of looking through this. Seeded pack. Holy dupes. Yeah. You can print the order sheets with name in a window slot, I think. Yeah, you can do that too. Can Michael sell you his bulk? He said he didn't want him, so yeah. I think, honestly, if we do some kind of rip and ship, I think it would be kind of cool to be like, oh, you can turn in your bulk for like whatever. I don't know how much this would be, how much bulk this would be, and like how much it would be worth to buy. And I can just pull it out right now. That would be 9 cents. 18 cents. So 18 cents a pack. With the other book, maybe 20 cents a pack, basically. So he'd pay back. If you did 20 cents a pack, you could do it. What is that? He bought 14 packs, so that'd be $7. So yeah, it'd be enough for another pack or something like that if you did it that way. That's something that'd be a good idea down the line. Yeah, I appreciate it, Michael. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Alrighty. Let's go through all of these. Oh, I wish it was the full art Daisy's Help, but it's not. It's most definitely not. Oh, we got reverse hollow Mew stuff in here. I should have pulled this out. This was supposed to be pulled out because I want to keep the reverse hollow Mew cards. There's only a couple though, so I'm not that worried about it. All right, we're taking this off. I'm getting hot. Gimme ghoul. Oh, wait, we're not. We don't have the stamp, unfortunately. This is just Paradox Rift. That's also not the stamped. And lastly, not the stamped. All right. This is TCG Automate. I'm basically falling asleep. I have orders to pack and tons of sealed to add to my site, moving slower than ever. Jared, yeah. What? How late is it for you right now? I don't know about. I don't know that about eBay. I think I already bought the label, but that's a game changer for me. I'm buying a printer this week. Finally made enough to fund it through the business. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Yeah, the label printer helps a lot with TCG or with eBay. It's so nice to just like print out all your orders, buy all the shipping at once, and then just print them all out. It's so convenient. Oh, this mic is like well in my way. When you print out a sheet, there should be a customized option. I think it's a website option only though, not mobile. Yeah. Is it possible to use a scanner to sift bulk? Yes, Anthony. You can use it. You can scan all the cards in, and then you can use TCG Automate or TCG Player, scan and identify. Let me show you. So you scan in all the cards and then click, go to the scan and identify. And then I did one just recently. And then it'll show you all the cards. And then you can sort it by listing price. And then you can pull the cards that are worth more than whatever you want it to be and sift it that way. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. It's not late, but I haven't been sleeping well. Yeah, I agree. Use PSA scanner. What's a PSA scanner? PSA has a scanner? Okay. Let me check to make sure all these sets look good. Lots of Paradox Rift. Holy cow. What? Mega. All right, those all look good. We select all of them and make sure they are all reverse hollow. And then we make sure that there's not any crazy sets with these. All right, that's good. What I like to do too is do the market price to make sure I don't have anything that's crazy. Oh, this Jolteon's worth $1.39. Definitely should be pulling my reverse hollows to put them on eBay, but right now we don't have that eBay variation listing up yet, which I need to do. With your phone? Oh, I've not used it. On eBay, there's a way to print all your shipping at once, but have the prices right. If someone buys 4 cards from me as a 4-ounce shipping. Yeah, and then you can just change it in the listing. When you go to purchase them all, you can just change it to 1 ounce, and it'll switch it back to the normal price. Do I need a TCG player account for that? Don't think I can make one from Australia. Oh, yeah, you do, Anthony. You do. You could use... Card Uploader has a pricing tool here. This pricing beta, and you could upload them to here as well. You could do that to sift cards. Option to adjust size and wait before you buy shipping label. Looks just like when you set up a listing. Yep. There's an option when you go to buy the thing, and it'll just say, like, you can just change it to what you want. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got 4 done. We got 4 more to go. Holy cow. We are going slow. Let's go ahead and upload those to TCG Player, though. Get them just added. Wait. I'm going to read this message. I'm going to read a message that I just got on TCG Player. Someone said they don't have their order. Let's read it. Oh, they just said, haven't received my order. When was this ordered? This was ordered, oh God, 20 days ago. Estimated delivery date is only the 18th. So it's only been 2 days. I would say, I'm going to message him like, hey, there's a chance that we had a, when did that storm hit us? It wasn't early February, was it? I think it was earlier than that. Hey, Miguel, is there any chance you could wait a few more days? There was a storm that backed everything up near me and might have caused a short delay. You don't receive them in a couple more days. I'm definitely okay with just sending you a full refund. Sorry about that. All right, Miguel, hopefully you get your stuff. Actually, this just recently, someone sent me this message, and then literally a day later, they got their thing. And they're like, I didn't think it'd actually come. I'm so happy. And so they were super cool. So, it does work. I do that to make sure that there's no chance that it could have gotten there, or it still could get there. All right, we're on row 10. Continue. New staged. Pokemon 100. And I just come through here, make sure I match any of the pricing. That's over 25 cents. Moved alive, and there we go. For your eBay buy 3 get 1 free coupon thing on eBay, does it only work if the cards are all the same price, or can you do it where it's the lowest price item is the free one? I think it automatically does the lowest price cards, but I'm not exactly sure. I've not actually messed with it. But you can set like a maximum. So like I think my maximum was like $4, so you can only get more than, you can never get more than like, or maybe even $3. You can never get more than $3 off. So you can set a maximum. This reminds me, I need to run my rule on TCG Player to set all this to market price. I haven't run that rule in a minute. I need to make that just run every day by default. Good old never received. Yep, got a massive storm today here on the East Coast. Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping that might be something to do with it. I didn't check where they're from, but that might have something to do with it as well. Actually, I can check real quick. Where did you go? Where were you shipping to? Where did it ship to? Why won't it show me where it's shipping to? Illinois. Oh, God. It's literally right next to me. That couldn't have gone... Okay, that's probably not getting there. That's probably lost. That's definitely gone. If that's not made it to Illinois in that short amount of time, it is gone. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'll get lucky. Sometime I haven't checked my PO box in a couple days, so maybe it's back and it just never got there. But yeah, that might be lost. That one might be long gone. It happens. It's a $6 order. We'll just refund them and move on. I don't imagine someone's trying to steal $6 worth of cards from me, but if they are, they need it more than I do, clearly. Early February, I think. Yeah, okay, that's why I thought it was around then. How do you decide what goes on TCG Player and what goes on eBay? Currently, I don't really have much of a system. Shit, was that 12 or 13? I think that was 12. I think we're on the last one. Yeah, we're definitely on the last one. Currently, I don't have a... In theory, I just put the lower end stuff on TCG Player. I put the higher end stuff on eBay. Higher end being anything over $1. But right now, I'm just kind of like hoping to get more cards so I can list on eBay, because right now I'm kind of like getting down to the bare minimum. Whoa, oh, this Jolteon's $2.68. I probably shouldn't be selling it on TCG Player. Probably could get like $4 on it for eBay, but we're not going to try it. We're just going to sell it on TCG Player. It'll sell quick, I'm sure. There we go. And that's how we just quickly list 100 cards. And since we're already getting later into the stream, it's only an hour and 30 minutes. For some reason, I thought we were already 2 hours into the stream. Do we want to alphabetize these now? And just do 200 listings? I think we do. I think we do. What do y'all think? Do we alphabetize or do we continue to do TCG? I think we alphabetize. I think we alphabetize. Let's alphabetize. Let's alphabetize. Let's dance. Did I get a sale on eBay? I got a sale on eBay. Wait, let's check my phone. I sold a Sableye card and 2 orders got delivered. Okay, don't care about the delivery. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. David Bowie reference? Yup. You know, I don't even really like David Bowie that much, but I do know that song. Let's dance. I don't even know the next lyric of the song. All I know is that song is Let's Dance. We alphabetize, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why we're alphabetizing, you guys can't see what I'm saying. Oh, God, that's terrible. We're going to do it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so very sorry. I just made all of you very dizzy. Alright, we're going to make that work. We're going to make that work, and we're going to do a little... There we go. So we alphabetize our chaos sort system, which kind of defeats the purpose of the chaos sort system somewhat, but we do that because it makes it easier to pull when you go to get them. But this is not necessary. I've said it many times. This is not a necessary step in the chaos sort system, but this is what we do currently. But absolutely not necessary. Leo, Professor's Research, Direct Luck, Flareon, Paris, Latios. Do. Let's dance. Just bought all my Holo Celebration cards. Nice. Those are pretty pretty, aren't they? All right, let's. How do you decide what? Okay, I do that. Yeah, eBay does the buy one get one free. It's always the lowest price item is the free one. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. CM, thank you. Yes, that's what I thought. Is showing your camera's IP that keeps popping in and out on stream possibly not good? Let's hope not. I don't think so. Okay, maybe it is. Whoops. Yeah, I should probably not be showing that. Whoops. I don't know how to stop that from showing. We're gonna act like that didn't happen. All right. No one be weird. Okay? Can you not be weird? Can we all agree to not be weird? I think we can all agree with that. Don't be fucking weird. How hard is that? I don't think that's too difficult. If I suddenly end the stream, you know I got swatted. Alright. I don't know how computers work. Neither do I. Currently working on getting level 4 TCG. Once I get it, do you recommend selling bulk on there and then like any card over $1 on eBay after trading sports cards on? Yeah, ripping. Honestly, probably that's what I would do, and that's what I've been doing. But it's not necessary. You can kind of do whatever you have the best time for. But yeah, I would probably say that's a good strategy. TCG player's new for me. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is helpful. I would say TCG player, you're not going to get the most for your cards, but you will sell them very fast. Whereas eBay, you sell them slower, but you get way more for the cards. So it kind of depends on what you want. If you want slower sales and more for the sale, then stick to eBay. If you want fast turnover and it to happen quickly, TCG player is good for that. Yeah, you definitely need to hit level 4 in order to really start selling bulk because of the shipping prices. Larvae. What's those better, Holo Pokemon bulk or foil Magic bulk in your opinion? I've heard foil Magic bulk. I don't have an opinion. I don't think I've ever listed a single foil Magic card. Foil Magic cards really bend a lot and have a lot of problems. I don't know if they fixed that recently, but in the past I could show you some Magic cards I have that have been just sitting out and they're literally like, they look like a crescent moon. It's insane. So you got to be careful with the Magic bulk or Magic foils. They kind of have problems. HPOPQ. There we go. This one is ready to add to our inventory. So we will put that there. On to the next one. Oh, supposedly you can use two-way humidity packs to help with the curling issues. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why I just kind of stay away. I've heard different suggestions, but I've heard also people that have done the humidity stuff, their cards can like have problems a lot. Like people talked about like their cards basically falling apart after doing that. So I wouldn't trust it. Obviously, if you have nothing to lose, you can do it. But I've heard over time it can like hurt the card overall, and then it kind of comes apart. So you just got to be careful. But again, you got nothing to lose, and you're just keeping it or something or whatever. But that's one thing. But I've not messed with it myself, so I couldn't tell you if that works or not. Durant. Alrighty, let me get through this and then I will catch up. Another thing you can do, another thing some people do, and I actually did this earlier and I'm just going to see how it works for me, is that you don't have to, you can just alphabetize it by letter and then just pull each card and just kind of go by that, and that wouldn't be as hard to go through, but I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet. Never had an issue with Magic foils, but I don't sell many. Yeah. So, I mean, some people have no issues with it, and it just kind of depends on how you store them, I bet. You put heavy books in them for a week or two, get rid of the card curve. Yeah, I'm sure if you put them away like that, it'd probably help. And it'd probably be better than just straight up putting water to it, you know? Couldn't tell you either. Yeah, I couldn't. I wouldn't know. Let's dance. JL, Cynthia's, Crussell's, Charcadet. I'm good at the alphabet. I can spell. It feels so late. I did not get enough good sleep last night. I am so tired. Which is crazy because usually during streams I feel like I'm like wide awake. But I am struggling, ladies and gents. Mostly gents. But there might be a lady or two lurking, you never know, or maybe they're talking in chat. You never know. You just never know. But odds are it's all gents. Odds are we got a sausage fest up in here. And I'm okay with that. Team Rockets, Murkrow. Team Rockets, Drowsy. Porygon, Chew. Chingling. Giovanni. Boom, baby. Mask, Yanma, Yangoose. Zangoose. Not Yangoose, Zangoose. There she is. That's 2. What's everybody working on tonight? We got to open some packs. Oh, speaking of which, we got to open our own packs, ladies and gents. We still got some packs of our own to go through. I forgot about that. We got some packs of our own to go through. Can we pull ourselves something nice? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Y'all watch Dragon Ball Z? That was my shit. I used to love Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. It's the only anime I'll watch in English. Not that I watch much anime. I'm not a big anime fan, to be frank. I know it looks like I'm a huge fan of anime. But I'm not, believe it or not. I'm not. I look like someone who would get down with some anime, but I don't. If you had to pick somebody out of the crowd, you'd be like, that guy watches anime. It'd be a safe bet, but you'd be wrong. Sorting cards also, nice. Shipping eBay orders, nice, nice. There's a bulk lot for $250. I hope it's a lot of cards, Briarwood. Not that you actually asked about the line after Let's Dance is put on your red shoes and dance the blues. There it is, nailed it. Thank you, Paul. So do you have a floor price? Okay, wait, I'm way behind. So do you have a floor price and a market value threshold you pull to list at the floor price? Yes. So I won't pull anything lower than 15 cents, and I list everything at 25 cents. Sorting cards, nice. What are we sorting, Locksmith? Your videos are fucking helpful. Thank you. Of course, Ramirez. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad I can help. Price checking and listing, nice. Sorting and through inventory. So list a bunch of EXs picked off of Marketplace. Hell yeah. Did you get them for a good price, Ribbon? We should have a minute and 42 seconds of paid homage. It's actually so good. I'm excited by you. Hell yeah, man. I'm excited. I wonder if it's only sellers buying the bulk and not actual players. Yeah, you never know. I mean, the market's so massive, especially for Pokemon cards, that like you just never know who's buying your cards. You never know. People master setting, people buying for their to play it. People are buying them to hang on to them. It's their favorite Pokemon. You know, there's just so much involved when it comes to Pokemon cards that it's just, it could be something, a little bit of everything. Have you ever shipped a single order in 2 envelopes? I know TJ talks about it often. I personally have not, but I've yet to get one that's a big order that I don't feel like I can just put in a bubble mailer. Like if it's a big enough order and they spend like $50 with me, I'm putting in a bubble mailer anyway, or like $30 with me. It's just like, I could probably ship them in 2 different envelopes, but I could also just throw them in a bubble mailer and just not worry about it, you know, like it takes more time and effort for me to normally do it that way. I'm not against doing that. I think if they're low, if it's not a lot, like if someone buys 60 cards from me and it's $10, yeah, I'm down to do 2 envelopes because I can actually make some money on it that way. So I'm not opposed to it, but I personally have not done it yet. Working on our new shipping rates. Been negotiating with post office for new rates for a while. Really, Toy Snowman? How do you work with the post office? You must sell a lot then. Vencia, Litwick, Lockix. Lockix! 6,300 cards? That, not worth 250. Is that what you said? Was it 250 that you said? Yeah, no, definitely not worth 250. Unless they're all like EXs. People want some crazy money for their bulk. I'll tell you what. I just got 5,000 bulk from free from a friend. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Friend came in clutch. Yeah, I opened some Yu-Gi-Oh! A while back with some friends, and they only wanted the good stuff. So they were just like, yeah, if you're going to sell them, just take them. So we opened like, that was back, God, that was a while ago. That was back in COVID time. So that was pretty cool. I got a bunch of bulk. Oh, that Smeargle's damaged. I need to pull that aside and take it off. Let's do that now, or else I'll forget. Smeargle! And it is advanced filters, reverse hollow, near mint. Well, oh, I'm in states. God damn it. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it, TCG player. Come on. Come on, TCG player. You can load. You can do this. Okay, well, we're just going to catch up with chat while TCG player loads for 20 minutes. Not that great a price break even on EX, honestly, but getting to level 4, so that's a goal right now. Nice. Yep. That's what you want. That's what you want. 6,300 for 250. Yeah, that's pretty low. Or that's pretty high. I mean, that's $63 worth of cards normally. They're all reverse hollows. That would be maybe 608, kind of, if they were all reverse hollows. I spent 501. Oh yeah, definitely send that into 2 envelopes. Absolutely. Or is it 3 envelopes? But I only put up to 8 sport cards in 1 envelope. Yeah, I mean sports cards are a lot thicker, so you got to be careful with them. Bought over 100 cards of someone before at 1 cent, got 4 different PWE. He spent more in stamps than a simple bubble mailer. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You don't want it. That's why you got to make sure your floor price isn't too low, because then you can get orders like that, and you don't want that. I'll eat the little bit of extra cost for simplicity. Exactly, yeah. 10K for 12K of One Piece worth 200. I don't know One Piece bulk prices. That sounds decent. That's 2 cents a card. I don't know though. I don't know. I don't know that bulk price. Probably a little high. But it depends. Is there like hollows in those? I don't know. I know nothing about One Piece bulk. I'm in Canada. We sell a lot of toys. Last year we did about 2.4. Holy shit! Is something I enjoy, but we still sell Mayblast during that. Yeah, that's only 300,000 last year. Wow. Toy Snowman, yes, did. 300,000, dude. This guy. That's embarrassing. Honestly, that's a little embarrassing. Only 300K. Jesus Christ. Oh, I couldn't imagine only selling 300K worth of cards. That would be ridiculous. That would be insane. I would be happy if I made 3,000 in sales right now. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. UVW Tornadus. Wiglet Vanillish Vanillux. Vanillux is after. Yigoon. There it is. 3. Ready to go. One last set of cards to alphabetize. And then we will open our pack of Pokemon cards. Laughs in Rich, exactly. I got a Fab box of 7 cards for 25. Damn! How much does Fab bulk go for? Only, yeah. My One Piece bulk hasn't sold at all. Only foils sell for me, but I have less than 100 OP listed. Yeah, that's probably why. I mean, if you have a lot listed, it probably needs something. Nothing but comments. I mean, yeah. I don't know how well that sells. I'm curious. I know nothing about, like, outside of Pokemon, Magic, and a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! I have literally zero experience with any other game. Maybe one day we will go into those markets and see what we think. And I'll definitely let you guys know on the channel what I think of each different market. But currently, we don't do that. We don't do that here. I think that I would like to get into other games, but I want to make sure I've got my Pokemon stuff down good and my Magic stuff down good before I really jump into anything else. I have a feeling, now that I've been selling more Pokemon, I will always do Pokemon because Pokemon is what I enjoy. But damn, Magic makes way more. Magic just makes way more. So it's going to be, it's definitely going to have to probably be one of those things where I do more Magic than I want to because it just makes more money. It's not as enjoyable for me, but it does make significantly more. And I'm running a business after all, and I need to make business-wise decisions from time to time. Price them like Magic, yeah. How about you, How do you alphabet sort with only 20 slots? What do you mean by slots, Rippin? Oh, I just do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. That's how I do it. I don't know if you actually can see what I did there, but I just combined some of the lesser used ones like X, Y, Z, U, V, W, stuff like that. Magic sells quick too. Yep. Magic is a very playable game, and so yeah, they sell pretty quick. If you got a playable card, it'll sell fast. Gimme goo! I want to buy a Magic bulk collection soon and make a video on me going through that because I think a lot of people don't realize how much more valuable Magic bulk is than Pokemon bulk. It's kind of like alarming how much more valuable. And I think it's probably easier to get. Probably a lot easier to get. You have a lot less competition. The other games you go into, as nice as the fact that you have less competition. Pokemon, you're going to have the most competition for. So you have to worry about getting around people that are also doing the same thing you're doing. The problem is, though, is getting rid of your Magic bulk when you're done with it. That's the problem. Because it is worth a significantly less amount. So luckily you buy it for cheaper, but then you're kind of sitting on it because no one else really wants it. Especially if you've already gone through it. Because not too many people are like... No one wants Magic bulk to make Magic bulk lots. At least, not I shouldn't say no one, but significantly less than Pokemon. Because there aren't too many Magic players that want random eBay Magic lots. And if they do, they want bigger lots. So, yeah, it's just a whole thing. Vanillite, white, Quoobat. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah, now we see Mo. We did it. Dun 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 dun. Got the cards listed and we alphabetized them. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. We can now add it to our inventory. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. I promise I'm a bad singer, but I'm even worse right now because my voice is going out. So I'm sure that sounded fantastic, but I think I sounded exactly like Dora the Explorer. If you didn't know what I was going for, I was going for a classic Dora the Explorer rendition of packing Pokemon cards. Yeah, it's definitely more playable, yeah. Yes, please, that vid. Yeah, I definitely will. Really? It's costly? I mean, you could get people to buy it. It should be cheaper than Pokemon. Magic card 10 cents at least in the 10 times? Jesus. Doctor, who the hell is buying that? That's crazy. Because Magic... Oh, are you saying, like, you can get that much per card? Because you should be able to buy Magic bulk for $5 per 1,000, which is half a cent per card. Only sealed products and toy margins are incredibly low. I wish so I sold singles. Margins are way higher. I got you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, toys are an interesting market. It's definitely an interesting market. I'd be curious to see how that works out. All right. We got some packs to open, ladies and gents. We got some packs to open. Let's pull some bangers. Boom, baby. We got a Pokeball. Excuse me. It's not a Pokeball. It is a... What is this Pokeball? I don't even... What is this? I'm trying to think. Is it a fast? No, it's not a fastball, is it? What is this? Is this a fastball? Somebody tell me what this is. Anybody know what this is? Now, someone better at Pokemon than me tell me what this is. I usually know most of them, but I don't know if I know this one. I think it's a fastball. So, yeah. It's only about 2 or 3 times more than Pokemon. Like, to buy it, it should be cheaper. If you're talking about just buying it, it should be cheaper. We got a Meganium sticker and a Lucario sticker. And we got Destined Rivals, Surging Sparks, and Journey Together. Let's journey together to get our Clefable, or Clefairy, whichever one it is. Maybe a collab stream one day at one small channel or another. We can do selling toys versus TCG. Yeah, I'd be down. Hell yeah. There it is. Can someone tell me what this is? Does somebody know what this is? Oh. It's Hina. It's a Hina ball. Not fastball, it's tricking you. What is it? What is it? I don't know what it is. Okay, let's open the packs. It's a Poke-tin? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What the hell? Alright. Michael, if you're still here, we took all your luck, and we're going to get the pulls for ourselves. It was all part of my dastardly deed. We got Lotad. Nimble. Oh, Timmy. Timmy's here, guys. Howdy, Tim. What's up, Tim Tam? Blam Blam. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to the stream, Tim? Can I pick you up without you freaking out? No. Timmy, come here. Come here. Come here real quick. Come here. Guys, can I show you Tim? Where's he at? Tim, where'd you go? It's Timmy. It's Timmy. Tim Tam, what up, man? What you doing, crazy? Huh? Oh, you guys can't see him. I'm doing a bad job being a cameraman. What are you doing, Tim? Anyway, well, there was Tim. There was Tim Tam with Blim Blam. All right, back to the cards at hand. Nimble, Larvitar, Remoraid, Spiky Energy, Accelagore, Greedent, Reshiram Reverse Hall. That's a gorgeous Reverse Hall. What the hell? Black Belts Training and Snorlax. Garbage! Absolute garbage. It's a repeat ball, good for catching Pokemon already in the Pokedex. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. I knew it wasn't a fastball. Fastball's got similar colors, but I think it's got like, has it got orange? It looked like a fastball, but I knew it wasn't. Repeat ball. There it is. Thank you. All right. We're going to repeat. Just kidding. We had no success. Actually, last time we did. We got that big hit in Twilight Masquerade, which was actually like... that Teal Mask Ogerpon was like the 4th or 5th highest selling card in the set, which is sad. That tells you how bad Twilight Masquerade is. Shroodle, Kecleon, Trapinch, I think. Maybe, no, I was looking at the Japanese version. So maybe there's less cards in the Japanese version. Cryogonal, Paldean Tauros, Countergain, Braviary, Chien Pao, Simisear, and hey! We got a hit. And I don't have my sleeves. Cyclizar EX. I'll take it. I will take it. It's a repeat ball. Thank you. More like a stylized lightning bolt, but totally similar. Yes, okay. Yep. Destined Rivals! Y'all ready to get some bangers right here? It's about to be disgusting. Fighting Energy. This is the Mewtwo right here. You guys that don't know, I actually seed the packs. I know exactly what's in it, so I decided to put that at the end. Marnie's Impidimp. Boizel. Team Rocket's Porygon. Timmy, what are you doing? Ethan's Pseudo-Udo. Arvin's Toadscruel. Cynthia's Spiritomb. I love that card. Ethan's Pinsir. Reverse Hollow Hippopotos. Reverse Hollow MC's Hype. And... is it something? Hey! Regirock EX. That's actually cool. Regirock EX. Hell yeah. There it is. There she is. Show me Mewtwo. Wasn't in the cards, Hades. It was not in the cards. But hey, I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to end it, but thank you guys so much for being here. It was a lot of fun. I will be live on Wednesday, so we'll be doing more business stuff. If you guys have any questions, obviously hit me up on Discord. Just ping me in the Discord. I prefer pings in the Discord than direct messages typically. But if you want something more, if you have something more pressing for just me, definitely send me a message. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. I will catch you guys in the next one.